Okay, I'm going to take you through my Sakai grow-ons, and this is the first one, a very full patterned kohaku. You can see some nice breaks being made kind of towards the middle, so from the left and from the right. I don't know if those two will actually eventually break. It's too far apart. It might just open the pattern a bit, but very full pattern kohaku, really good, strong, long body shape. Now all of these grow-ons, I'll need to work out what to do with. I mean, some of them I will sell, some I'll keep. But, I mean, as I've said so many times before, I don't have space in my pond. So, you know, if I grow something on and just have a look at how it develops, eventually I'll have to sell it because I just don't have space for everything. But, yeah, really good kohaku. You can see the nice red on the head. Nice break at the tail. I think the white is really good. So even for a pretty young fish, pretty good. The shape tells me that it's potentially going to be female. It just looks very kind of long and strong. But then you never know. If I look at size at the moment, I would say this one is very close on the 20 centimeter mark. So somewhere between 18 and 20, which is remarkable because most of these fish, when they came in, I mean, they were sold to me as 10 to 12s. I don't think I had a single fish that was over 10. So most of them were sitting at the 10 mark or under, and the smallest I had was around 8. So yeah, so lots and lots of growing here from these Sakai babies. So I'll take you through them one by one. So this is the first one. I've actually got 7 that I've kept aside just to see how they develop. I think there's actually 3 kohaku and in fact it's 7 or 8, but it might be 4 kohaku and 4 sanki. So I'll take you through them one by one, but this is the first one. So let me know what you think. Comment underneath, tell me what you think of the fish. So this is fish number 1. Okay, this is fish number 2. This is the second kohaku we're going to look at. Smaller than the last one. I put this one into my main pond a lot later. It's a fish that I've had up for sale. No one wanted it. I think it's a really good fish. So at the moment you can say, well, look, I'm not sure that the red pattern in the middle there seems a bit far apart. I don't think that's a problem yet. That's only going to get better as the fish gets older. A little bit of a spot just after the last, you can see just after the last step. That spot likely disappear. I mean, if you want to, you can actually just kind of make a little change to that if you wanted to do like minor cosmetic surgery on a fish. I mean, it's really not difficult. You just you could pluck a scale or 2 and you'd get that right. But I prefer to just leave it and see if it clears up. It is lighter than the rest of the fish, so a good chance. I love the fact that the spot on the front looks a bit Maritenish, like it might be a Mariten at some point. I don't see enough of a break there coming through. On the right hand side of the fish, yes, there's a break. On the left, I don't see the break that could join it. Possible demerit, a little bit of red in the eye on the right hand side, but that'll clear up. You know, sometimes if the red isn't strong and it's too small a patch, it just disappears. It fades away. It goes red, orange, yellow, and it's gone. That was a lot more prominent when it was a baby. And as I said, I got these fish in when they were about kind of supposed to be 10 to 12, 8 to 10 centimeters, and yeah, that spot was a lot more prominent. It was the whole eye. So yeah, it looks like it's clearing up. I think this is an interesting fish. I think its future is better than what it is currently. Long term, it could even be a really good show fish. At the moment, it's just got a lot of work to do. Nice shape, not too long though. As you've seen from some of the other fish, they've got long, strong bodies. This one doesn't. It's a bit shorter. Could mean that it's female, because sometimes you get the ones that are looking a bit plumpish as little fish being females, and they don't really get the length. You want those long fish to get the the length. But this is fish number 2. So it's the second kohaku, but fish number 2. Let me know what you think about this one's prospects. Okay, this is fish number 3, and the third kohaku we're going to look at. For me, this is the fish that's most ready for showing. So if you're going to show a fish, it would be this one. 2 really good strong steps on it. The Married 10 on the front is quite interesting because it's a nice little spot, but it's skew. It's skewed to one eye, which I think actually gives it a bit of character rather than being absolutely perfect. The white on this fish is incredible. I mean, you can see that the shape is really good. So it's long, good shape, good white. There's a little shimmy close to the front pattern. I don't know what that's from. That's not so nice. So I hope this fish isn't going to get shimmies, but we'll just have to watch that and see how that develops. I mean, that's easy to kind of just flick off at the moment. You just scratch it off lightly and it'll come off easier when the fish is young. But the white is incredible on this fish. This is a good fish to enter in a show because it's kohaku, it's finished, it's got the pattern. Pattern is nice, it's clean, it's even. This is the kind of fish that could win baby grand at a koi show if it got half a chance. If I look at a demerit on the fish, and there's not much, possibly that there's red in the dorsal fin. That's not so great, but that red's going to pull down. A lot of the time that red pulls back into the fish. Also on the dorsal, it's less visible than if the red was on the peck or on the tail. But yeah, this is a really good fish. So this is koi number 3. Let me know what you think about this one. Very interesting that it's come from the same batch as the other kohaku, because looks quite different. I mean, obviously the pattern's different, but there you can see the intensity of the skin quality. It's like a silk shirt rather than a cotton shirt, and that's the difference in skin quality. But this one really good, and I think ready for show as it is at the moment. Okay, this is fish number 4. So it's the first Sakai we're going to look at. You can see really strong, long body. Really great body shape. I like this fish a lot. Obviously lots of underlying sumi still, but you can see the sumi that has come out so far is very black. And that's what you look for in a baby Sakai. Just look at the intensity of the sumi. Don't even worry about where the sumi is, what the sumi looks like yet. Look for a basic kohaku pattern, look for good body shape, and then look for just dark sumi somewhere, because this fish will never be finished so early. I love the way that it's got black in the pecs already. That means the black is going to be very strong, and it's going to be a striking fish when it's older. So yeah, this is fish number 4. A very good body shaped Sakai. This would be a big fish one day. I'm hoping by the look of it. Also, if I had to guess at the moment, I'd say this is female. The body shape is just very female. It's very unfinished at the moment, but I mean, what a solid fish. Look at the kind of width and the kind of intensity at the shoulder. Look at the size of the mouth. I mean, this is going to be a really big fish as it grows. So possibly a keeper. I mean, long term, yes, the he is not red yet, but you wouldn't expect that. You can see the red on the head is darker. The red on the head is always the red that's on the body the next year. So you can see that the red is going to improve on the body because the red on the head is darker. So I don't worry too much about the little patches. You can see the pattern is still forming. So on the edges, bit of yellow, bit of orange. That's just taking shape. So that's as the pattern develops. These are very young fish still. I would say this one is potentially just on the 20 centimeter mark, but a really great future fish. So this is fish number 4. So yeah, give me your comments. Okay, this is fish number 5. Obviously a kohaku as well. The first thing that's very striking here is the pattern is nice and strong across the entire body. So really good good pattern. Obviously a lot of work to do in terms of the pattern as well. You can see it's still taking shape a bit around the edges. I love the Mara 10 spot. That looks like it's going to break through. So in front there you can see the two white bits almost joining. As the fish expands, that'll cut that red spot in front off. You'll have a nice Mara 10. The kind of elephant in the room with this one is the red on the peck. That's some pretty serious red, and it's extending quite a way on the peck. So I don't know if that red's going to go away. Whether it's a demerit from a show perspective, you know, yes, it might be, but this is still a pretty decent, a decent fish. Long, strong body shape. Very nice white. I mean, obviously it's difficult to see the white here because there's a lot of red in the pattern, but lots of nice white. You can see how nice the red is on the head, and that's obviously the color that will come through into the body later on. But yeah, really good fish. Interesting pattern as well. Nice break at the tail. You know, a lot of cleaning up to do, but this could be a fantastic fish as it grows. So this is fish number 5. Let me know what you think of fish number 5. Okay, this is fish number 6. Obviously a Sakai. This for me is the pick of the Sankis. I just love the look of this fish. I love the bulk. I love the cleanness. I love the fact that it's very unfinished still. Lots of work to do. But you can see some really nice sumi coming through. So fish number 6 is an interesting one. I hope it's female. By the shape of it, it looks like it could be female. But again, long, strong body shape. This is going to be a cracker. I can see the heavy sumi coming through on the shoulder as well, which will be quite nice. So I think lots to look forward to with this fish. It's got lots of potential. I can see the black coming through in the rays. There's no obvious disadvantages on this fish at the moment. Maybe it could have had a tail gap, but hey, I mean, it can't have everything. I just love the intensity, the shape of this fish. So this is fish number 6. This is fish number 7. A Sankey where the sumi is actually come on quite nicely already. So this is a Sankey that's in a very interesting space already. I love the pattern here with a strange shape on the nose. I love the dark sumi. Maybe not the best body shape, but yeah, really interesting fish at this stage. So this is fish number 7. Let me know what you think about number 7. Yeah, I think an interesting little number. Nice gap at the tail. You know, maybe this is a fish that's actually show ready at the moment. I mean, it's a younger fish, but it's got everything it needs. It's got the sumi, it's got the red, it's got the white, it's got a decent shape. It's about 17 centimeters, I would say, but a nice looking fish. It looks like it's going to have one big black spot at the front of the fish, but yeah, I just like this for some reason. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, this is fish number 7. Let me know what you think of little number 7. Okay, and the final fish today is fish number 8. Now, I like this Sankey a lot. I like the sumi, I like the long shape, I like the good white. Bit worried about the red in the tail, but maybe that'll pull back, but it's not too much of a distraction. I mean, the top piece is pretty intense, but look, it could pull back down to the joint of the tail. But this is a really good Sankey. So it's the kind of Sankey I might take to a show just to see what it does. I love the intensity of the Sumi, but great long strong shape. Good fish. So this is number 8. Let me know what you think about number 8. So that's all that we're going to look at. In fact, I'll take you through these fish in the coming months as they develop. But I think importantly, if you enjoy these videos, please comment, please like, please share. Yeah, I want to know what you think. Tell me what you think about these fish, good or bad. I mean, I appreciate negative comments as well. I mean, everything goes. So tell me what you think about these guys. All of these 8 fish are from Sakai, all brought in at the same time. Obviously, the Sankey and the Kohaku were from 2 separate spawnings. The rest, I'm assuming, were from 1 spawning. But yeah, some interesting fish in my main pond. As I've said before, you know, I might keep 1 or 2. The rest will get sold. I mean, I just, you know, look at them, keep them for a while, experiment, see how they do. But the intent is not to keep all the fish I bring in. I just don't have the space. So this is really about me learning about fish development and seeing how things develop as the fish moves on. So yeah, tell me what you think about the different fish. Which one is your favorite? What do you think is show ready now? I mean, there's a koi show coming up in March. I might take some of these Sakai babies too. Which ones do you think are ready out of the 8 ready for showing? So please, guys, if you want to get these videos on a regular basis, please subscribe, click the bell, and then you won't miss a video as it comes out. But as always, thanks so much for watching.